What's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones, aka Uncle Larry. You guys know already, hit the like button if you've been rolling with me for a while. If not, hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. I just want to start by saying we've been here before. We've been here before. Some of you guys have been here before. It's, you know, after 27 years of doing this, so many times we've been here, good people. If you go back to March and you look at what was happening during that correction, if you had high growth stock, if you had EVs, all of that, we were getting plummeted. But if you write down the price of the stock that some of you guys sold or some of you guys were about to sell, and then you go back and you look at it now, you're going to be saying, man, I'm glad I didn't sell. And some of you that did sell, you're going, man, I sold. But here's what happens. When the market is going down, we revert back to our emotions and not our heads. That's why I could keep a book of disciplines, and I suggest that you guys do the same because it protects you from you. This protects me from me. So I can go in and say, the last time the market dipped like this, it was an overreaction. Instead of me being fearful, I should have been looking for opportunity. And so that's what I want to leave with you guys today. I want to tell you guys that if you're in a good company, then look at the company, study it, and don't worry about the volatility. One thing I know about the stock market is it recovers 100% of the time. Now, stocks are frothy right now, meaning everything just kept going up, 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 up. But we're just caught in a perfect storm. Job numbers are low, they're dismal, okay? It didn't meet the expectation. The Omicron is freaking the stock market out. And there may be more cases on Monday. So we may see more volatility on Monday as the weekend go on. All right. The debt ceiling was looming until today, right? Rising interest rates are coming. You know, we found out inflation wasn't transitory. The feds were speaking this week, which also tanked the market. And so everything that could have happened to the market happened to the market this week. Other than, an asteroid hitting. And so, I understand that if you're losing money, you feel like you're alone. You feel isolated if this is your first time. The fact of the matter is everybody lost money in the market today. Everybody. The millions and millions and millions of investors, we all lost money today. Some lost hundreds, some lost thousands, some lost millions today. But wise investors don't panic. And when it comes to, let me just go right into NEO. When it comes to if you're holding NEO, right? When I said that I was getting out of NEO months ago, I called hell. Now you guys see why. Wasn't nothing wrong with NEO. It was the Chinese government, okay? And you go, hey, but you had NEO. I did have NEO. But when things change, you have to be ready to change on a dime. You have to be ready to change daily, weekly, monthly. Just because you set a plan doesn't mean that you don't change. It is. The great poet Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until you get hit in the face. All right? Sorry, I got to sneeze. And so what I'm going to say to you guys is this. While some of you guys are panicking, and I don't like what happened today, excuse me. Sorry. I don't like what happened today, but look at this. I want you to look at what Kathy Woods was doing today. Kathy Woods sell another 87.5 million in Tesla stock to buy this Chinese EV company. That's right, Chinese, while all of the delisting is going on. She is doing what Warren Buffett said. She's being brave while others are fearful. She's being courageous while others are being fearful. But let's look at what she bought. Kathy Wood's money managing firm ARK Invest on Thursday, for the first time bought shares in the U.S. listed Chinese electric vehicle maker XPeng. Okay, how much did she buy? Where is that at? Okay, shares of the company closed at 5.57, lower at the 48.29 a share on Thursday, which was yesterday. The stock has risen 9.50% so far this year. The development, blah, 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 blah. So she spent a lot of money on this stock. Oh, estimated to be worth, 13.39 million, right? That's crazy. This is how many shares she bought. 277,263 shares. 13.39 million. Okay, now you may say, Larry, she did that before the delisting. No, I got the notification of the delisting yesterday, and you can rest assured somebody like Kathy Woods is not doing stupid stuff, okay? Though I know some of you guys would say you beg to differ from me. But I'm telling you right now that, number one, DD did not get delisted. DD delisted themselves because of pressure from the Chinese government. Because DD listed themselves against the Chinese government's wishes, according to what I see, okay? Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell a stock or a crypto. But I'm telling you guys that even with all of this, I don't know what's going to happen with NEO. I know I didn't buy any NEO today, even though it dropped down low. I didn't buy any NEO today. There's a couple of things that could happen, and this is all about managing risk. Monday, we could have, 150 new cases of the Omicron variant. Stock market's not going to like it. If a whole state or city closes down, that is a major city or state, it's not going to be good. And the market is not going to react good to it. Or the market will wake up Monday and say, hey, this was all an overreaction, and it could start to somewhat rally. Then, for those of you that are fearful now, you'll change on a dime and go, oh, I should have been buying. And so that's the emotional roller coaster that stocks and crypto take you on. And so I just want to tell you that if you are down by 30, 40%, then you are not balanced. Your boat is not balanced. You're about to tip over and drown. Now's the time to start doing what's called rotation. If you're not, if you're a novice, okay? And so I've been doing some rotation. Number one, ever since September, when I thought this crash was coming then, or this correction was coming then, I started cashing up. I started keeping a certain amount of stock in cash. I started doing some profit taking, right? But now I'm doing what's called rotation. So you sell some of the stock that you're frothy in because it's the end of the year, and I start buying a hedge against inflation. Inflation is coming. That's what the Fed said. Inflation is coming. Who makes money off of inflation? Banks. I got more Morgan Stanley. I got more Goldman Sachs because I can sleep at night knowing that those are more likely to go up than they are down, though they did come down today. And I started buying more Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs, all right? There's plenty more that you could buy, but those are the ones that I started buying, okay? More of Goldman Sachs than Morgan Stanley, okay? And you could, consumer discretionary, like Home Depots, Lowe's, Target, those type are good. And I'm going to be keeping an eye on cruise lines, though I'm not buying them right now. I believe that more cases come out, the more they'll bleed down. So I'm not going to try to catch a falling knife right now, but I am going to keep an eye on them, because when they bottom out and start to rebound, that's when I'm going to start buying them. Okay? Because I believe we're going to get a handle on this variant. I do. We always have. Okay, so those are some of the things that I want to help you guys with. Also, too, you can go to my page here. Check this out. For those of you that want to sleep at night, or while you at work and you just think the stock market is going to just bottom out, go here to my page. Go to the search bar right here, right? Type in stop loss. For those of you that don't know how to do a stop loss. Then you're going to see, I want you guys to look at this. It talks about trailing stop losses explained, limit losses explained, that type of deal. Now, right now, me personally, is not the time to do trailing stop losses. I do hard stop losses, meaning that I don't want my stock to fall beneath this price. And you have to be realistic with it, because you're going to be locking in losses if you set that stop loss too tight. And I want you not to just listen to me. I want you to Google it. I want you to YouTube it and get a full understanding before you do it. It's your money. I need you to do that. But if you are down 40% on today, you are not balanced. That means that you have all of your stock in speculative stock. And yeah, this hurts. But for those of us that's been here before, we weather this storm. And the stock that I'm in now, because my boat is balanced, I'm okay, because it's going to rebound. One thing about the stock market is it rebounds 100% of the time. Google it for yourself. 100% of the time. And so don't be one of these people that are going to have, be like leaves and have paper hands and get out of the market and say it was all a scam, I lost money. No, don't do that. Get your lesson. And when people talk to you about a stock, like when I sold all my long positions in NEO, and I stated why, and this is exactly why I did it. And people were like, oh, you sold, you trader, man, don't get emotionally attached to a stock. That's crazy. We in this to make money. And so now this is exactly why I sold all of my long position. And I'm thankful that I didn't buy a ton of NEO for right now. Right now, I'm caught because I'm caught. I got in NEO to make a swing trade for NEO day, and now I'm stuck. So I could sell my NEO Monday morning and be fine. Or NEO can further tank, and then I'll start losing some money. Or NEO could start to rebound, and then I'll be okay. But here's one of the things I also want to confuse you even more with if you're new. If NEO does not get delisted, NEO could be back to $60 in a short period of time. So think about that. Now, I can't tell you what's going to happen with NEO. I don't know. And that's why I got out of NEO, because once you buy a stock or a crypto, good people, it's all about managing your risk. And now there's some of you that are all in risky plays. So I want you guys to do better if you're new and learn, because you could be smart and make good moves and make money and go to sleep and sleep well at night, even in weeks like these, if you're in good companies, high conviction companies. All right, good people, I love you guys. Hey, you have a blessed and wonderful weekend. Check out all the links below, and we will see you probably Sunday. All right, good people, I love you guys. Make sure to do the searches and all of that, meaning search stop losses, that type of deal. I'm going to have a tax expert back on before the year is out, hopefully very soon. And so we could talk about taxes. All right. I want to give you guys everything you need to be successful. Love you guys.